Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw. Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
3rd down. Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
8-yard pickup.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. To the 20. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
we go. Shot. Gravity Lions. Steady.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
22-yard line.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Hey, Smith, Cougar 19.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Bernardo Green on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Go! 60 Eagles. Steady.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. First down, Cleveland.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Hawk 70, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air it out down the middle. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. A first down throw for Purdy. And downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
32. First down, San Francisco.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Purdy. Looking downfield for Coleman. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Gravity Lions. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain there of 21. It's a Browns first down.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
19 Tiger, not go.
He'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Here we go, set. 1918. Steady.
A run, and here comes Judkins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Come on, set. Panthers.
They'll give it to Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So after one, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it second down and 11.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Browns are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the
I love the way the
3-yard
ball's
line.
been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Judkins. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Set. Cougar 19. Check out.
Again, it'll be Judkins, and this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
From back at the 5, here now third and goal.
Set it. 18 cut.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. What a spectacular take-back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Here's their punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This is taken at the 25, and he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hold it ready. Red on red. Hey.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball, but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
It is 3rd and long.
All right, let's go. Son, son. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
17 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get set.
Here's a handoff to James. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Nowhere to go. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
Watkins motioning over. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. 1st down and more inside the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
And a 49er 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. It's a hut.
On the ground, it's Sanchez to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, go.
Lawrence in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this 1st half.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really... story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
That's not going to work out as planned. This is going to be down on this side of midfield. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. Here comes a reverse. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Not Cougar 19.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12
The
yards.
best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let go.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 2.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Come on, set. 70, go.
They go play action now with Sanders. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The 49ers out to punt this one. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The 49ers out for the punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Viking 18, Bronco 80.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
60 by.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Toss to the left, and Sampson. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, get you down for a loss. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
3rd and long.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Crazy. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Man in motion is Coleman. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. A run with James. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's James. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
What's up?
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Finding room to the 20. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, 49ers. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, 49ers.
They'll go with James. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Down at the 8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Get set. Up.
They keep it on the ground with James. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
James. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. One more time with James. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. They'll run with James. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Jordan James, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, it picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Set it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 20.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt.
gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Back.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
That's good for a Browns.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Come on. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, Judkins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the Browns.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Round 6.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the jump. Set it. Let go.
On 1st and 10, it's James. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get... Up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready, go!
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ready.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's James.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Ready up.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
We'll run up the middle with James.
And this is just the defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Come on, come on.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Hey.
2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It is 3rd and long.
Back all 80.
Down to a knee. One more time. And that should just about do it. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.